Think about the last time you went out of your way to help someone, only to feel used or taken for granted afterward. In a world that often rewards selfishness and cunning, being genuinely kind can feel like a vulnerability rather than a strength. It makes you wonder if you are actually being a good person or if people are just taking advantage of your goodwill. This painful dilemma is not a modern invention, and a legendary Russian masterpiece analyzed this exact human struggle over a century ago. Fyodor Dostoevsky, one of the greatest writers in history, wanted to create a character who was completely pure, empathetic, and devoid of any malice. This character was Prince Myshkin, the protagonist of his famous novel. Myshkin did not possess a single drop of cynicism or deceit. He saw the beauty in everyone, forgave every insult, and genuinely wanted to save and help every troubled soul he encountered. But instead of admiring his saintly virtues, the society around him reacted with confusion and contempt. Because they could not comprehend someone acting without selfish motives, they assumed he was mentally deficient. They literally labeled him an idiot. The people around him exploited his generosity, mocked his sincerity, and dragged him into their chaotic, greedy lives, eventually destroying his mind completely. Dostoevsky's tragic story delivers a chilling message that still resonates today. When you act with pure, unconditional kindness, society often views it as a defect rather than a virtue. People might mistake your empathy for a lack of boundaries and your silence for submission. It raises a troubling question: has genuine goodness in our modern world truly become synonymous with stupidity? The reality is that being good without setting boundaries is dangerous. True kindness requires strength, not just passivity. If you try to save everyone while ignoring your own needs, you end up emotionally bankrupt, just like Prince Myshkin. There is a fine line between being a compassionate person and letting others walk all over you because you are afraid of conflict or rejection. You do not have to stop being a good person, but you must learn to protect your peace. True maturity is finding the balance between having a soft heart and maintaining a strong backbone. Dostoevsky showed us that the world can be cruel to the defenseless, so do not let your kindness turn you into a victim. Be kind, but make sure you are respected, because you deserve the same compassion you so freely give to others.